So today I'm going to show you how to make a basic curry sauce. It's really easy to make and you can add extra ingredients like veg and stuff if you like. And here we go. For this recipe you're going to need a onion diced, some chillies all nice chopped up and diced. I use the seeds because I want mine hot. Half a pint of chicken stock, a tablespoon of hot curry powder or any flavour that you fancy, tikka, whatever, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of paprika, a quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric and a quarter of a teaspoon of cloves. You'll need some fry light to fry the chicken and the onions, and I use a teaspoon of lazy garlic and a tin of chopped tomatoes. The first thing you want to be doing is get all your spices into one bowl. It makes it a lot easier, it stops the spices from burning, so add all those spices into one bowl. So all my spices in now so that they're all nice and ready for when I'm going to fry off my chicken and my onions. Okay, so I've just heated up some fry light there in my pan, and I'm just going to fry first of all the onions. You don't want them to go brown, you want them to be nice and soft, so keep them on a low heat as soon as they've heated up. Now my onions are nice and soft, I'm going to add my chicken. I always like to use Asda's frozen chicken strips because you can cook them from frozen. My chicken off a bit, I'm going to add I'm putting a heaped teaspoon of garlic because I do like my garlic. Lazy garlic in. Stir that in. And now I'm going to coat it with all the spices. So now the chicken's all nicely coated with the spices. Trick is to keep the heat low at this point because it's not wanting to be burnt. The spices can, you can ruin the flavour if you burn the spices. And then just turn it up really quickly, the heat, and add your chicken stock. Give it a good stir, let it absorb all those spices. Lovely. And then you want to add a tin of tomatoes when it's been brought to the boil. There we go. So at this point you can add any veg you fancy. I'll be having this with cauliflower rice tonight as I'm on an SP day. And I am now just going to chuck in my chillies. Close up of the board. Lovely. And this would serve two, but I tend to freeze half. My fella wants fattening curries, so we buy him a curry and I have a Slimming World curry. And we will have this tonight with our fake away and poppadoms which I'll sin and dips which I'll make, and it's lovely. So bring that to the boil now and then simmer for about 45 minutes on a very low heat. Couple of things, if you fancy any of these other spices which I actually leave out because I don't like, feel free to add them. Cardamom pods, bash them and take the seeds out and add them, and ginger. I'm not really a big fan of those two, so I always leave them out when the curry's just for me. And also, if your curry starts to go a bit thick, just add water. It's absolutely fine, it's lovely. This curry can be messed with, added to, taken away. Sometimes I just add a load of veg in and don't put chicken in. It's completely up to you what you do with it, but it's a really good basic curry recipe. For 40 minutes now, as you can see, it's quite thick. I like it a little bit thinner than that, a little bit of water going in. You could probably avoid doing this if you covered it, but I haven't got a lid that fits this pan. And there you go, one lovely chicken curry.